the camera?
Yeah, look into the camera.
Okay.
Okay, here, let's just start with you saying your name.
Okay, I'm Sean Ferguson. I'm a junior.
Okay, cool. So, here, I'll just start. Did you read 1984 last year?
I did. I really enjoyed it, actually.
Okay, so what were your thoughts on 1984?
I thought that it was pretty out there with regards to literature. I thought that it was a really different idea that they kind of took a cool spin on and made it something different, but something very scary and realistic at the same time.
Okay. What do you think the meaning of ingsoc is? Stuff such as war is peace, freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength.
I think it's all about control, which is kind of the whole point of that book, but I think it's the idea that you take something bad and you make it sound like it's actually the good side of life compared to the other side.
Okay.
So it's just a way of controlling people.
Okay. Why do you think Winston has such dark dreams, like about his mother and sister disappearing?
I think that it's almost his subconscious that's realizing the injustice that's going on right now. It's himself actually waking up and realizing what exactly is going on. So.
Okay. In 1984, telescreens are used to spy on the people of the country, and Big Brother is used to watch over people. So, how do you think this could affect? How do you think this is shown at Regis?
I mean, just our installation of the new camera system is obviously one. I mean, Dean uses that to tell people to tuck their shirts in. I mean, it gives them control and eyes everywhere in the school. So it's a lot of like what's going on in 1984.
In today's government, could you give an example of something like Big Brother?
I think the media has a huge control over it. The government releases what they want us to hear a lot of the times, and the media is a perfect output to show us what the government wants us to see.
Okay. Tell me what you think about Heroic as a Winston figure and dealing with all that is going on in his life.
So, like, how is Winston a hero?
Yeah.
Because he does stick up for what he wants. He does kind of realize what's going on, and he's okay putting himself out there for it. Obviously, he kind of gets screwed over in the end, but he does have that drive to do it. So I think that's really heroic.
Okay. Do you think that George Orwell wrote this as a warning for years to come?
Absolutely. I think he showed us kind of the downside of communism, basically. This is communism, obviously very extreme, but at the same time it is still communism. It's government having ultimate control, which I think is awful. And we're facing some of that with the current government. People are tossing that around that Obama's trying to control us, which obviously not this extreme, but I think it definitely is a warning to what can happen if we give the government too much power.
Okay. How has Winston affected your life?
Again, I think it's just the fact that he stuck up for something that he believed in. I think that's inspiring, especially when you've got something so twisted as the government in 1984.
Okay. Has 1984 changed the way you look at life, movies, and our government?
Government, absolutely. Again, with this Obama thing, when you're in a very conservative place like Regis, where it's majority conservatives instead of liberals here, you get a lot of the government should have more control, or the government's taking over too much, or something like that. And it's interesting to look at a book like 1984 and then hear what people are saying. It's a lot of the same lines and stuff. So absolutely, it has changed.
So, good.